Hi, everyone. You know, I put like a reminder, and shouldn't I be able to like click on that reminder and go live? So let me go back and see. Nope, that's not doing it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Hmm. I'm here. Hmm. Oh, the bot came in. Well, I'm going to hang out here for a while. I'm going to drink my wine. So if somebody comes, great. And if nobody comes, that's fine too. What a disaster. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong this time. What a bummer. It's only been 5 minutes. Well, I guess nobody loves me in YouTube land. How sad. I'm still gonna stay in here. I'm gonna drink some wine. Hmm. Channel content YouTube. Oh, Linda Ladyskins. Hi. I thought I was gonna do a live stream by myself. Welcome. Lady Redskins. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm saying lady skins. Lady Redskins. And I do have my glasses on so I can read. Everyone is just me and you right now. But maybe there'll be more people. Okay, good. Then I'm not the only one. So what did you do? Oh, Lance. Hi. Hi. That's, oh my gosh. You know what? I'm good. 2 people came. I'm good. That's really nice. Can you guys hear me okay? And can you see me okay? Good. I'm fine. My dog tried to lick my foot. Oh my gosh. I don't know what this podiatrist wanted me to do. Oh, good. I had to have my big toenail taken off because it looked like I smashed a brick on it and it was all icky underneath. And it was that way. And so anyway, I went to the doctor and the doctor said, it'll go away. Well, it didn't go away. And so anyway, it happened after my hip replacement. And so I don't know if it got damaged in the hospital or what. Anyway, so I went to the podiatrist, but podiatrist wanted to take the nail off. So he took the nail off. I swear, torture, when people have torture and they rip their nails out, I get it. It really hurts. So, but the problem is that I told him I can't bend down and do things with it. So I've been doing the best I can. I can't bend past 90 degrees yet. I have another month. So, for my hip, for my second hip. So I'm fine. Oh my gosh, Lance. That's really early. I actually had something, it was a total surprise and it's all good now. But I was having pain and they sent me to physical therapy and I did the doctor shuffle and finally they sent me for an MRI. And I had something called avascular necrosis. And it's where the blood supply to the hip shuts off. And so your hip basically is toast. And there's 4 stages and I was already in stage 4. So yeah, that was 2 hip replacements. Sparky Tuttle, hi, how are you, dear? Oh my gosh, you know what, Lance, it's so funny. I am so itching to get out in my lazy days. Well, the other day I got a message in the mail and I thought, oh, maybe April or May and I'll be tooling around again. I have jury duty for the month of May. So anywhere, I'm going anywhere. I just want to, you know what? That was my dream when I retired, that I would spend half the time. I'm very fortunate. I retired from education and I have a townhome in Las Cruces and I have my lazy days and I like to spend about half and half because it's really nice to come home to a home. And it's like nobody can ever take that away from you. So I worked really hard and I have a home. I love my home. Linda, that's really encouraging because I had both hips replaced, and they were 3 months apart. And that was the best that my orthopedic surgeon would do. Some people have them both done at once. And I knew I would have to have both done, but um, yeah, it is what it is. Things happen to people, and that happened, and you just try to make the best of it. But I'm really looking forward to hiking again. Actually, I bought a pair of hiking shoes at Ross Dress for Less the other day. It was really funny because I asked somebody that was walking around, I said, can you tie these shoes on me? Because I had a hip replacement and I can't bend past 9 degrees and I want to buy them. So anyway, she tied them for me and then I took them off and they fit great. They're Merrell's. I couldn't believe it. And they were only like $37. Oh my gosh, Sparky, you love jury duty? Please, please go. You can go. You know what? I think I was called once and I went the first day and then they let everybody go. And I don't know what it is now, but you have to be on call for, I guess, 30 days. And I just filled out the form online today. Lance, some people don't like this. And actually, if ever I got with RVing people that wanted to travel, hey, Trisha, how are you? Thanks for coming. I love Mexico. And you can go to Puerto Penasco, which is 60 miles from the border at Lukeville, Arizona. And I've driven it by myself before. It's on the Sierra Cortez. It's kind of like, it's Americanized Mexico, but it's enough for me because it's right on the water and you can't see the other shore. So I go to a place called Concha del Mar, and I'm set up for dry camping. So it is dry camping, but he has a dump and he has water and he has showers. I never take a shower in my rig when I'm there. And it's like, I think the last time I went, I stayed for a month. It was $240 for a month, but it's right on the water and it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love Mexico, but a lot of people they're afraid of Mexico and they're like, oh no, it's like, I'm kind of a believer if something's going to happen to you, it's going to happen to you anyway. And it's like, I mean, you don't take unnecessary chances, but living your life, I don't want to miss out on opportunities. There are things that I am afraid to do. Like one, I'm very afraid to fly. But and now it's going to be more of a hassle with my hip replacements. But I want to travel. That's my dream. Oh wow. I wish they're like half my age. I wish I were in my 30s. No, I don't, because I'd still be working and I don't know. It's fine. It's really fine. Skirts. Oh, Linda, I like to wear skirts too because I kind of like to see air circulate when it's really, really hot outside. Because I live in Las Cruces and it's pretty hot here in the summertime. Well, Lance, congratulations. But you're still younger than I am. I just had my birthday too. and I'm not telling. Yeah, I worked 30 years in education, and I loved the kids, hated the administration, and I was ready to tear my hair out when I retired. But yeah, Lance. Okay, Lance, you are dubbed the baby of the group tonight. Yeah, the only thing that I oh oh I actually got that in Mexico. Forget being a princess. I'm a diva. I got that in Puerto Finasco. It was only like a couple bucks. Okay, I hope I don't offend anyone. I'm drinking wine. So you know what? I have to tell you, okay, the candle holders, the silvery part, I got those at thrift stores. And I'm a big thrift store shopper. And the other day, those candles are like battery operated. And I went to Walmart and I always scope out the clearance section. Well, they said $12. And I thought, I don't know if I want them for $12. And I scanned them and they were $5, not $5 each, $5 for all three. And they use two AA batteries, and I buy the batteries at the Dollar Tree. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. My townhome. Sometime I should do a tour of my townhome. It's kind of like, hmm, I don't know. I just like I surround myself with the things that I like and that give me like comfort and joy. And I like lights. Um, I like low lighting. I like candles. And I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, okay. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna turn around because I'm gonna look for okay Luna, who I almost said Boopy because they call her Boopy. There she is. Luna, come. You want to come and see mom? No. Okay. She's fine. Oh, the other two pictures. Oh, these? Those are photographs that I took. You can't see the third one. Let me see if I can. Luna's a dog. She's a Maltipoo. I just got her. Oh my gosh. I just got her groomed the other day. And I was so embarrassed because after my hip replacement, I couldn't, like, I usually give her a bath every 2 weeks and I couldn't do that. So, I took her the other day. I think she was groomed like November 11th was the last time she was groomed, so she was pretty shaggy. And I gave the groomer a tip, a substantial tip, because I just felt so bad. Her grooming costs more than my grooming. I go to the beauty college. In fact, just got my hair colored the other day and cut. $32 at the beauty college. Luna was $40, and I gave the groomer a $10 tip. Yeah, Lance and Sparky, I have a oh gosh, what is it? Flickr, FLICKR account that I have all the photographs that I've taken. They're online. And I think my handle there is Desert Diva too. And That's kind of why I actually started doing YouTube, is because it seemed like a natural progression from photography into shooting video. And but I still like photography a lot, and I like it for a weird reason, because sometimes I just like to be out alone by myself and take my camera to see what I can see. And it really helps to, it trains you, it trains your eye, and kind of look for the unconventional and unexpected in life. And I'm just an amateur though, but I love doing it. I'm sorry, I'm looking back up now. Linda, you retired from being a forensic investigator? Oh my God. They are Sparky. Actually, they're in on on Flickr. They're in kind of like, I don't know what they call those. They're grouped together by places that I've been to, like the Arches National Park um, and things like that. This photograph, actually, the one in the, okay, oh wait, there. See that? Okay, can you see that one now? This one, it was raining and I was actually boondocking at a casino in Maryville, Washington, I think. And it just turned out really well. And my favorite flowers, sunflowers. And so I took that one. This other one that you can't see, let me see if I'm going to shift this the right way. Nope. Oh, you can't see, there's too much lighting. But it's a sunflower too. But the one in the middle is really strange because I took that photo, they're roses. And I took that photo in Las Cruces and I colorized it in processing. And it is my most looked at or whatever photo on Flickr. So, and it was just something kind of funky that I did. I took the picture and I thought, oh, I can colorize this and I'm going to see what it looks like. Well, I have a Canon, an older Canon actually, with several different lenses that I used to take more. I have a Panasonic Luminex. My video camera now is a Canon G7X Mark II, which I really, I really need to get out and use it, because you can do wonderful things. You can do like what is it? Time lapse, and I really haven't experienced or used the full power of it. It was just that it's a very good, stable vlogger kind of camera, and unfortunately, I just haven't been able to, due to circumstances, health issues this past year, with the hips. But before that, I had to stay home a whole summer because my home needed repairs. And yeah, I had to have a whole new roof and restucco, and it's pricey. I don't. I don't wear contact lenses. And actually, I was going to try to take off my glasses. Oh my gosh, I took off my glasses, but I cannot read. I can't read the chat if they're off. And that's just kind of like within the last couple of years, my vision has gotten not so good. But I had a scare. I mean, it's like, I'm kind of blabbering, but well, okay. A year ago in November, I went. I hadn't been to the eye doctor, and I thought, oh, I should probably go. This guy, this optometrist, misdiagnosed me and freaked me out. Um, oh no, I don't take pictures with my glasses on. I take off my glasses when I take pictures. I don't know why. I can still see better. I just can't. I can't read. That's the close-up stuff. I can see my distance vision is okay. Anyway, the guy said that I had macular degeneration, and I'm like, seriously? And I got all freaked out, and I went to then I thought, I'm not going to let an optometrist treat this. I went to an ophthalmologist, and he re-examined my eyes, and he said, you know what? You definitely, positively do not have it. So that was a sigh of relief. I have some other glasses that I love that I bought in Mexico. I bought in Palomas, and they're just not, I don't know what it is. They said they put anti-glare coating on them, but, well, I can show them to you, but they're pretty glary, but I like them. But they have a lot of glare. See, look at all that glare. I don't think they put the anti-glare coating on them. I think they said they did. Whoops. I think they said they did, but they didn't. So I'll go back and do that maybe. Look at all that glare. Seen it just go away. Oh, well, no. So, no, it doesn't go away. Hi, Rebecca. How are you? Thanks for stopping in tonight. Thanks for coming, Linda. If my sister called me, I probably wouldn't go. Oh no, Sparky. Okay. Bye. Thanks for coming in. I was in a live stream last night, and oh, you know what? I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's a guy from Florida, and I don't know if any of you know who Captain Jack Scrapper is, but he told me about it. It was so much fun. There were giveaways, and of course, I didn't win anything, which is more than fine. I don't need things, and oh my gosh, Sparky, I hope your dog's okay. That's a bummer. Um, anyway, so but it was fun. And it was like new RVing people outside the regular kind of like RVing place that, I usually frequent. So okay, it looks like Lance and Rebecca are still here. Where are you guys from? You probably already know I'm from Las Cruces, New Mexico. I moved, geez, several years ago from Indianapolis, where I was born and raised, and it was just, I don't know, I got tired of Indianapolis. Actually, it's not a bad city. It's just, I got tired of the weather in the wintertime. So where are you guys from? You don't have to tell me exactly, just tell me generally if you want. Oh, Missouri. Okay, not too far. Is Missouri the show me state? Is that their motto? Show me? Maybe not. Confused. I'm dazed and confused. Well, I have to tell you, I'm babbling here a little bit. CMD, hi, welcome. Did we lose Lance? I guess we did because there's only 2 people in here now, and if CMD's in here, oh well, that's fine. No, I'm just so glad. It's like, even in southern New Mexico, winter kind of gives me the blahs. And it's just, you know, it's getting more and more light outside earlier. And when I wake up in the morning, I wake up and I don't know why they only chirp for a while, but the birds are chirping and they chirp for about 15 or 20 minutes. And that's enough. That's long enough to wake me up and to make me get going in the morning. So um, I'm really looking forward to spring. I'm not a winter person. Actually, I'm an eternal summer person. I'm the happiest in the summertime. You know what's really funny? Last week, oh my gosh, I spent a whole day troubleshooting what was wrong. I My live stream wasn't working, and it was my Firefox browser. Um, it just it must be pretty pretty intensive and heavy, and the sound and the video, they weren't in sync, and it was a mess. And um, so now I'm using tonight I'm using Chrome, but I'm an old time Firefox user, but I guess it's not going to work for the live streams. When I lived in Indianapolis, I used to get really depressed because Indianapolis is one of the cloudiest cities in the United States. And we would get what I would call the nuclear winter. It's where, winter was dragging on and there would be dirty snow on the curb and it would still be cold and the skies would be gray. And it was just, I don't know, it was just depressing. In the last winter that I lived in Indianapolis, I I remember they they shut down school because of snow, but not early enough. By the time I got home, I lived in a condominium complex and I had to, like, the main road was plowed, but I couldn't leave my car out there because I would be blocking the snow plows. My driveway, I had to dig out my driveway before I could get into my house. And I remember the snow was like knee deep. And I was just, can't do this anymore. And it's funny, if we get snow here, we get like what I call a skiff of snow and it's gone the next day. And people still freak out. The school districts, they put the schools on um, like a 2-hour delay. And it's just really funny. Okay, CMD, where are you from? You don't have to be specific, but generally. Inquiring minds want to know. Ohio, you were my neighbor when I lived in Indy. You know what I miss? Oh my gosh, I miss so much that Cincinnati chili. It's like it has like cinnamon in it, and they put like five ways, and oh my gosh, it was just I, my mouth is watering talking about it. Skyline chili. That's what it was. Um, it's pretty yummy. I miss it. But now I live in the land of the burrito, and so we have green chili, and so I guess it's a trade off. I never been to Gold Star. Um, they didn't have when I lived in Indianapolis, which has been like 20 years ago. Oh, hi. I'm so honored, Kathy, that you came. Thank you so much. That was so sweet. And I'm so sorry about your thumb. Oh my gosh. Speaking of thumbs and bleeding, um I had a little problem with my toe. I had the podiatrist remove my big toenail, and it was. Uh, I thought I was going to go to the emergency room the next morning but what I had done, I shouldn't have done. They took the toenail off. They wrapped it. I had on my tennis shoes, and it was pressing on it. So when I finally took that bandage off, it was throbbing. So anyway, yeah, it it, it was not fun, and it's now I understand why when they do torture during the war and they rip out your nails. It's like, yeah, that's in some ways it actually hurt more than my hip replacement did. So, Kathy, did you have a good weekend? What did you do? Did you do anything special? I didn't. I cleaned some house today. Oh, it was painful, but I'm okay. I'm actually I'm the poster child for strange things happening. Since I've had, let's see, I was misdiagnosed with macular degeneration. I've had two hip replacements within the last few months. Let me think, my permanent bridge broke, my 3 unit bridge broke, and I had to have it replaced and a root canal. And now I've had this toenail issue, but you know what? It's like, it's just everyday life. It's part of living. And, you just kind of like, well, when you get older, you expect those things to happen. So, I'm going to put in a little plug for Kathy here. Every morning she has a live stream, which I haven't been to because since my hip replacement surgery, I've been like, I don't know, just sleeping in more. And but her channel, she has a live stream, and she does like kind of like devotions and prayers, and it's kind of a nice. No, it's not kind of. It is a nice thing. And when the time changes, and we spring forward, I think I'll gain an hour. But she's, I want to say Nebraska. She's in Nebraska, and I don't know. I'm an hour behind. Um, so I've been sleeping in, but not for too long. Yes, but it's 6 o'clock my time in Mountain Time. So anyway, well, I kind of, you know, I think people last week they were kind of they were kind of excited for a big, whatever for my live stream, and I kind of like, well, it was my browser, it was the Firefox browser, and I had no idea that's what it was. It took me like hours to um, figure it out, and then finally I tried it on Chrome, and um, I don't know, Chrome works. So um, what were you cooking, Kathy? I'm like the queen of nuked dinners. I hate to say that. I have to ask you guys something. I know there's not very many people in here, but uh-oh, somebody, oh, back. Um, I had to get Neosporin and some Band-Aids for my foot, my toenail thing. And I went to Walmart and oh my gosh, I thought, while I'm there, it's flu season. It's probably a good idea to get some hand sanitizer to keep in my purse. I just wanted a little one. And I went to the hand sanitizer section. It was totally cleared out. And there were a group of mature adults. Ooh, sweet potatoes and meatloaf. I love it. Oh, hi, Mark and MJ. Thank you for coming and welcome. Anyway, what I did is, well, these people, they were saying, oh, we went to Walgreens and we went to Target and there's no hand sanitizer. And they're completely sold out. And then while I was there were other people that were looking for masks, exactly CMD face mask. And actually, I probably should have just kept my mouth shut, but I told the guy, I said, unless you are contagious, you don't need a face mask. And he goes, I want a mask anyway. And so it's like, okay. But it was like the flight of the locust. I found some hand sanitizer in the, where you go and there's the checkout aisles. There was some hand sanitizer there, but not very much. There's only I think Purell, and I did find my little one to put in my purse, but people are already freaking out. And I don't know. Hey, Julie. Oh my gosh. How are you? Yep, I'm here. I'm here. You're here. So anyway, back to my little rant about the coronavirus. It's like, I don't know. I don't know how. I just think if you take the regular precautions, the flu precautions, like washing your hands and not touching your face, and you probably should be safe. But people are really freaked out, and it was just the beginning that I saw. It was kind of shocking to see that they were totally sold out of hand sanitizer, and people were saying that they didn't have any at Target and or Walgreens. And then they were talking about using bleach mixed with water, and I'm like, just wash your hands. I think it's a good idea to carry hand sanitizer. And you know what? I'm a big thrift store shopper, and I love to go to Goodwill. And oh my gosh, after I go to the Goodwill, it's like you've touched things that you don't know where they've been. So it's probably, I thought it's probably a good idea for me to have hand sanitizer in my purse. So, but I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna lose any sleep about the coronavirus. I mean, I think just the normal protection things for keeping yourself healthy, in terms of washing your hands and not touching your face, and which I'm really guilty of because I rub my eyes. I think everybody should be safe. Well, hopefully they'll be safe. Julie, where are you now? Are you still in Arizona? Did we lose you? Well, Julie, I'm hoping that I can get on the road sometime in April, I'm thinking. So maybe I can meet up with you. Oh, Kathy, thank you so much for coming in. And everyone, Kathy has a really nice um, morning devotion and prayer. So you should check that out. And the people are nice too. They sang happy birthday to me, even though it wasn't my birthday. I forgot it was a week late. Yeah, Julie, that's the problem when you're traveling. And internet's a problem. I get it. I'm just thrilled that you came. It was so nice. Where's my dog? Luna. Okay, I'm gonna show you Luna. Luna, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Yeah. Oh, here she is. Here she is. She has tear stains. I wash your eyes every day, and I try to put something on it so that it doesn't stick to the skin, but it's like a losing battle. But she's still a good girl. She's probably a Maltipoo. I had a dog. Here, let me see if I can make her get up one more time. Luna, come here. Oh, I gotcha. There she is. There's a girl. She was a rescue, and they guesstimated she was a year old when I got her, so I think she's 3 now. She's the most, out of all the dogs I've had 3 personal dogs. She's the most mellow. Well, when there's no one else around. She There she is. There she is. Okay, I just want to show you off. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, I had a dog that I had rescued at like 6 weeks, and she lived to be 15 and a half. And I was devastated, and I lost her in Mexico. And in Mexico, when you have a dog put down, you're in Mexico, and there's no um, cremation. And they go, "Do you want your dog back?" And I'm like, "What am I going to do?" And so I said, "Well, what do you do?" And they said, "Well, we have a freezer, and when we lose dogs in surgery, um, etc., we put them in the freezer. And when the freezer's full, we bury them in a group grave." And I just thought that was fine. It was more than fine. Um, so, and then I thought, I'm never going to get another dog again. It's just too traumatic. And I thought I was going to have a nervous breakdown. I cried and cried. I cried in the shower because I didn't want to cry around people. And so, um, anyway, to make a long story short, living at home, it's just too lonely when you live alone. It's lonely unless you have an animal or a companion. I was used to that, and so I was checking a shelter on another dog, and they said, "You know what? We had that dog for the longest time, but we just got this dog in, and I'll text you her picture." So they did, and to make a long story short, I was there bright and early the next morning, and Luna's fine. So anyway, she's a good girl. She's a good girl. She's a lot of company. Yep, CMT was well. They meant, do I want my dog back to bury my dog? And I'm thinking, I'm in Mexico. Where am I going to bury my dog? And actually, the place that I go to in Mexico, Concha del Mar. I'm trying to show you off. Concha del Mar. Yeah, it's a good girl. She's a good girl. Concha del Mar. The guy, Edgar, who's the manager, he said, "You know what, Cheryl?" He said, "You can bury your dog here on the property, and that way when you come to visit, you'll know where your dog is." And for some reason, that didn't appeal to me, because I thought, when I would go there, I would always think of my dog, my late dog. And so I just didn't want to do that. So I told him thank you, and he was very kind. And so, you know what? Yeah, it's dogs and pets, cats. I'm not a cat person, but pets give you so much and ask for so little in return. And this girl she's kind of a crazy girl, but she's a good girl. We were playing today, and since I can't, well, since my hip replacements, I can't run around the house. She does this rude thing where I like clap my hands, and she'll jump in my lap, and then I go, "Okay," and then she'll run around the house, and then she'll jump back in my lap again, and that's how she gets her exercise, I guess. So anyway, um, well, I'm so sorry, Rebecca. It is heartbreaking. Um, in fact, when I've had to do it twice, and what I've done is, um, I go in, and the vet comes in, and I take a little box and I cut off some hair. Hi, CMD. Thank you for coming. Um, and and then I walk out. I can't. I've never been able to watch it. I've had two dogs that I've had to put down like that, and I just can't watch. I just can't. So anyway, but yeah, I was lucky. I think in some ways, this is weird. This is kind of a weird thing. I think in some ways that my previous dog, Callie, sent Luna to me because she knew that I was really lonely. And Luna's entirely different. She's different personality, but just very loving. Yes, Julie, they are a huge blessing. And I'm really thankful for Luna. I don't know what I do. And you know what? I can admit this because there's not very many people in here. But at first I thought, you know, I'm going to adopt Luna, but I don't know if I'll ever love her as much as I loved Callie. And but the answer to that is that you do. You do love them as much, but it's a different love. For a different, it's like I imagine it's like having children and having, loving each child differently. And so, yeah, she's a good girl. She's a crazy girl, but she's a good girl. Well, you guys, it's almost an hour, so I'm going to stay in a couple more minutes. But before I go, I wanted to thank everyone for coming. I had some problems with live chat before, and I don't know, YouTube's a learning curve. And but I'm so glad that you guys came just to chat on a Sunday night. It's really nice. It is, and I appreciate it. And Julie, I'm going to meet up with you someday when I get a little bit better in my RV. So, anyway. Okay, you guys. All right. So, again, thanks everyone for coming. I hope you all have a wonderful week next week. And, spring's around the corner, so there's hope. And life, new life, which is kind of wonderful. So, thanks for coming. And I'm going to have a live chat every Sunday, same time. So, hope to see you all again. Okay. I'm going to end it now, and you all have a great week.